YouTubers, this is Psvita here once again for another gameplay video. Now today I want to do an overview of Sword Art Online. No, that was Twitter. That was a smear. I'll be right back, my Psvita is acting gay. As I was saying, I want to do a hub world overview of Sword Art Online Hollow Fragment. This will be set up into parts, one for dungeon crawling, one for field, and one for hub world. And at the end I'll show you some of the misspelled parts of this game. Oh, and they're very tedious. Also, circles X in this game if you haven't noticed. Which you probably haven't. It's really annoying. Also, damn it, a smear, come on. There we go, pretty. You can also like skip through everything. But this white screen takes a while to get through. Now, as you can tell, when we first get into the game, you can hear some nice music. Now, there's supposed to be an update, which, if you haven't guessed already, it's not came out yet to America, which is supposed to add 30 more hours of gameplay. Now, this is where the main parts of you will be, and sadly everything is in Japanese, so that's why subtitles are really important. Now, the game itself graphically is amazing. I love the art style, and I want to see a new game of this that comes to the PS Vita, because this is the first time Sword Art Online ever came to PS Vita in America. Now, when there's a pink dot, that's where you can meet up with your friend and do like a story thing. Like, let me introduce you to one. This is Yui. Now, I'm not going to tell you any of the names, like exact. As you can tell, everything's in Japanese. I can't even read it. I tried. Well, you know what I mean. It's even hard for Americans that learn Japanese to read this. I mean, understand what this says and what it means. I think they used the original voice actors, except for Kirito, who could be anything. So I just made him the original. But I did have to update his clothes so I could survive some of the floors. Because you had to go through floors in this game to get anywhere else in the story. They have a lot of sexual things. And it's typical Japanese bullshit right here. He's either crying or sweating. She must be really hot right now, and she must be really hot right now too. She wants to know about babies. This is like has nothing to do with the actual storyline. The main story is to defeat all the floors, but there's like this romance stuff which is in between. You know, filler. To show off the art design. Looks a lot like the anime, which is very interesting. I actually like it pretty much. You can pause if you want to listen to it. This could go on for like up to 10 minutes of just talking. The intro is like the hardest part. We'll let you listen in on what they're saying, but the only problem is that they're in Japanese, so it doesn't really matter. Let me just give you some background information. Yui is not related to this girl Asuna or the guy named Kirito. They took her in and that's about it. They're trapped in a video game and they cannot get out until they beat 100 floors. You're set in floor 65. Oh crap, sorry. Got calibrated. And that's what you get. There's also a few other romances, because there's one guy and all girls. Unless if you count Klein, who is just a normal guy. Now what you can do here, you can usually go up to your room and you can sleep until morning or daytime, because there's night cycles, but they're pretty long. And you can change your character whenever you want. Now let me just swipe down, or you can press start to do this. Sadly, there's no way to legitimately pause the game, so if you're screwed in battle, you're going to be screwed. Now you have different equipment. A lot of the equipment looks the same, and you will be forced to change them or upgrade them. I'll show you that in a few seconds. You can get pendants. You can also buy pendants. And his special skill is dual wielding, but he can also use one sword if you wanted to. You can put stuff on his back, but I don't understand how that's supposed to look on him, because it only shows this, which is the Black Hound chest armor. You also got gloves. You can put on him an iron belt or whatever belt you want, and they can't see that either. You can't see the charms. You can see the leggings. Like I put on Gale Greaves. This looks so stupid. You can also put on rings, but you can't see that on your character, but it does increase what they have. Oh yeah. There's also a variety of weapons you can put on to your primary, but your sub won't be able to work unless it's a one-handed sword. You can also give whoever your friend is, whatever item they use, you can give them a weapon. Like Asuna, that redheaded girl, I could give her this. Or that girl with the flying dragon, you can give her a dagger. It's kind of interesting, but nobody uses spears, so. And you can also go to skills. This is where you can upgrade system. I've only been doing dual wielding. And getting points in this game is kind of difficult. But when you tap a circle, you can get new power shots with if you tap. I'll get into that later. Okay, you don't need to know about that now. You have items you can either use or sell. And teleport crystal lets you get out of labyrinths and stuff. You got weapons, other, which is stuff you can mostly sell. Or if I get to the ores, you can use this to upgrade or create. Stones to create, and ores is to upgrade. This is just event stuff you can never use again. Because they're married, you can see what they have. You cannot take whatever they have. This is stuff from Sachi, a girl that died on Kirito's watch. And that's about it to that. You also have friends. Klein's like really cool because he's the only guy. They upgrade all by themselves, but you can really quick get that up if you help them out. And whoever's like this, you can just keep them like special. Klein's the only guy you can actually play with. Not sexually though. They all have their own attacks and strengths. A lot of them are 96 or 98. Also, you can read their messages, but they're all the same. So, yeah. Oh, and you get a lot of people. You usually get them by saving them. There's guilds which show you what you have to do. Defeat NM Greater Bandit, which is a very strong monster. Complete a quest, and that's about it to be able to get to the boss. And yeah, it's fun. You also got this shows you the strengths of the players. A lot of them are 97 to 107. I'm 107. And yeah, there was one player that died under Klein's watch. Yeah, he's a shitty person. There's also where you can get quests, and they show how much you completed. There's also a map, which you can't use here. Hollow map, which is a hollow area. I'll show that in a video. Implement, I think that's something else. I don't want to touch those stuff. I'm scared. Oh yeah, you can also talk to people with circle. And you can form a party. And watch. You can give character info. Hold hands. Let's try that. Let's do bridal carry. She's the only one that said perfect. Other people are like, oh, this is so sudden. Now you always get new messages. You don't need to read them. A one-on-one duel. I don't know what she's talking about. Also, some of the vendors around you can use. But be careful when you're in the hub world. It will get really laggy. There's like 20 of them. And that does happen. All one screen. It's just... oh, so laggy. Also, it only auto-saves when you get to new areas. So as you can tell, it's a little bit choppy already. Now some of them you can press circle on. Some of them you can't. Like over here, because this looks important, you can press circle and buy weapons, which are usually weaker than what you start out with or find. Also there's armor, which is actually useful because a lot of enemies don't drop armor. And also, this is Elizabeth's shop, and this is Elizabeth. She's a blacksmith, and wait, wrong shop. That's the shop. That was for potions and crystals. I can ask blacksmith or learn how to. I don't need to learn. I can upgrade or create. And yeah, that's about it. That's what you use the stones for. And creating takes a lot of sharp edged stones, and you won't be able to get some for a very long time. They're really rare. Also, some of them can't go out of the town, so like her, she can just walk with you. That's about it. Also, you can buy food, which absolutely does nothing, but you know, just for fun. If you want fun, you can do it. Now here's the main area. That's where you can go outside on floor 66. There's a lot of people around. A lot of them you make friends of. And this is another street vendor. You can also do something special, which is called sitting down, or press X to do that. But when you're near a seat, you can sit. If you press select, you can also go into first person mode, and I won't show that, but it is actually pretty good. And this is one of the special persons that can't go anywhere, but she can give you tips on battling. Makes perfect sense, right? There's also a cross-dresser. And there will be a person right here normally if you find the boss room to tell you what you need. And when you want to go fight the boss, which can be difficult. Also, there's a green arrow over there. And that's where you can get missions or quests. They can give you money or items, but if your items are full, like if you have 10 potions, that's the max you can have. And that's what they give you as a gift. You have to put that into storage. Now this is what you use to teleport. You can teleport to hollow area. I will not show that in this video. You can transfer items to storage, and you can use teleport gate. Now here you can sleep until daytime, go to street, go to the field, and here's the areas that are in the field, dungeons and all. You can also use teleport gate to transport. Now I'm on 76, and all these are where you fight bosses, each floor. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 25 bosses that I fought. And 81 is difficult. A lot of them don't seem difficult, but they are. Now let me show you what happens when you go into a random town. There's no hub world, so... and this is for specials, like for quests. This is where you can go to the field and the inn You can go to item shop and armor shop to buy items or armor. But they're usually really weak. As you can tell, when the blue dot arrow goes down, that means it's weaker. If it goes up, that means it's higher. See? Now, DPS is points you get. I don't know what they're used for. I think it's magic or like special gauge. Damage is how much damage you can do. Attack speed, how much your attack damage does all by itself. You can dodge, which means your enemies miss. Hit means how many hits you can get before like the enemy, you can miss the enemies, which is kind of retarded. Dexterity, agileness, don't really know what this means. Agileness, vitality, health, and stir. I don't know what that means. And let me use teleport gate again and go back to Arc Sophia, which is usually before you can get story missions, which are classic anime style. And now time to wrap this video up. Now, as you can tell, these are some of the subtitles, and it gets crappy. Like this. Well, after hey are married, they are married. How do you miss that one on? I like that atmosphere, and I had not issues with safety, but you can easily get lost. And I had no issues with safety. Not issues, yeah, seriously. Now last one. I'm still investigating about that. I'll tell Kirito as soon as possible if I learn something. You're the one that's talking to Kirito right now. So why in the world would you say, I'll tell Kirito? Why can't you say, I'll tell you as soon as possible if I learn something? Yeah, grammar. It's a problem in this game. It's like if you go to ghetto high school, can't understand a word. These people sound like cavemen or idiots. Like seriously, they could have done a little better job. They had so much time. They didn't do the voices, so what did they do all that? Absolutely nothing. So that's it for this video. Comment, subscribe, and like. And I had not one issue. I had not an issue. Damn it, I can't do it. I don't know how they talk like that. I had not issues playing this game for you. Comment, subscribe, and like it. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe and hit the like button to be a true advocate today. DevTest Advocate 2 out.